MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see.
さあ、MLB The Show 16でございます。2016年版になりますということでね、やっていきたいと思います。先行がね、シアトルマリナーズ、後攻がテキサスレンジャーズということで、
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very
はい、という
solid,
ことでね、
very
ホーム
dependable.
球場はね、シアトル、テキサスレンジャーズのホーム球場でございますということで。
Noriaoki strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
さあ、今日は1番に青木が入っております。
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get
ちょっとね、
started
今ね、アプ
right
リケ
on
ーションエラー
time
でちょ
at
っと落ちてしまったん
7:05
で、
p.m.
すいません、
And
1回
Eric,
から
you
取
take a
り
look
直
at
しで
these
ございます。
Rangers entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're playing catch-up one game into the season, so getting that win in front of the big crowd was a good, positive start to the season. Now they just need to carry that over into game 2.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Leonis Martin is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
アウト。まあ、ちょっと
Hold
ダ
on
ブ
here
ルスダ
now.
ブル
He
スダブ
jumped
ル。
out of that dugout in a hurry. He
これ
might
は
ask
セー
for
フで
that
す。
out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right
あ、
call.
これはちょっ
And
とリ
looking
ク
at
エ
it
ストしてお
again
きま
right
し
here,
ょう。
I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
さあ、どうですか。
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Mariners are challenging the
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if
Wow,
there's
what a save
enough
that,
video
eh?
evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset
I
comes
see.
off,
Okay.
and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
素晴らしい。
And the batter ruled safe.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
めちゃくちゃ警戒してるね。
Hamels comes set. 1-0 on its way. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. The second for
Double
one.
play, guy.
Relay to fielder. It's a double play, and Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him.
よし。
Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
Rougned Odor is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell too much on one loss, and we know how long the road is ahead of them, but sure, they'd like to have that game back, no doubt about it. Nevertheless, all you can do is put it behind you and move on.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level.
今のはストライク入ってほしかったね。
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. On to the second inning now for Marlington with no score. Kyle Seager will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielder has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
これもサードゴロか。
Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Chu on the run.
これも今一つ伸びがないね。
So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Designated hitter.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one.
Yes.
Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Prince Fielder will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Josh Hamilton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers. Adam Lind leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Chu is in his tracks now. 1 pitch,
上がる
1
のは
away.
上がるんだけど全部フライなんだよな。
Now to the plate, Chris Iannetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
伸びてるか。いやーでもこれもギリギリか。
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Ketel Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, if he makes contact there and makes an out, that's a 3-pitch inning. I think I would have had him look at least 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hamels into the windup. Here comes the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Chu coming on.
これもフライか。ことごとく打ち上げてばっかりだな、俺。
Shin-Soo Choo will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. He'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1.
なかなか引っかか
Looking like
っ
this
て
might
く
be
れな
their
いよ
best
ね。
chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. This is in the air out to right. Gutierrez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Michael McHenry stands in for the first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heels of that fastball. It's 20 miles an hour slower, and it dips down hard at the end.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Delino DeShields will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. 3 innings in. Nori Aoki will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu giving chase. 1 down.
なんでこんなにフライばっか上がるんやろね。しかし。
Leonis Martin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
I got the count. Too high. 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Nelson Cruz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hamels peers in. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And the door will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rougned Odor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
The short hit hard. And a good throw gets him 1 gun.
The third baseman, number 29.
Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
あ、にゃんこのらさん、おはようございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired. Mitch Moreland is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Marte is there for it. And
OK、セカンドフライでチェンジでございます。いや、なかなか打てないね、全くって言っていいぐらい。 ルーキーまで下がってしまってね。
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
You're right, Matty. He had career highs in both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hamels has his sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
よっしゃー、いったようやくホームラン出ました。ありがとうございます。いやー、先生の一発だよ。ようやくです。ありがとうございます。いやー、開幕で負けてただけにね、この一発は嬉しい。433フィート、ありがとうございます。とりあえずソロホームランで1点先制。
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Yeah.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, what is a circle change that's over for a called strike?
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. At the plate, Adam Lind. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes two, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Throw into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
I wasn't quite sure where this ball was going to come down. You can see he just drives this one up into the night sky. During the daytime, maybe it's out of here, but at night, this one's going to bounce off the base of the wall, and he's able to cruise into second with a well-hit double.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at ball one. For Lind, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around third, Lind heading for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
さあ、まだまだチャンスは続いておりますよ。ツーアウトからの得点が入っておりますということで、頑張っていきましょ
う。He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. Now for Iannetta, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hamilton
これは上がっただけだったか。レフトフライ。まあまあでもタイムリーヒットで1 点追加ということで、2対0、シアトルマリナーズ2点リードに変わっております。
Prince Fielder will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get him right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Marte backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 32, Josh.
At the plate, Josh Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Shin-Soo Choo is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Noriaoki makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Not
too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable. Guys will catch on quick.
Leonis Martin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he takes strike two. Line to the right side. First for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Nelson Cruz stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And
バ
nothing
ッ
will
ト
come
折
with
る
a
の
two-out
か
double as the
そん
inning
な
is
まだ
over.
球に威力があるの
Danger
か
reverted following the two-out double. Back with more here. Michael McHenry will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
さあブルペンちょっと用意しておきましょうかね。
Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Elvis Andrews will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
さあこれで2
And you
アウ
start
ト
to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Delino DeShields is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
今のは入って欲しかったボールだね。
This now is hit to second. Does he have another
セカンド
1-2
ゴ
for
ロ。
inning? You bet he does. 11 in a
ここし
row
っかり
set
抑え
down.
ました。
1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down
1安打に
2-0.
抑え
Welcome
てるもん
back
ね。
to Arlington.
これ
The
ね
Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Franklin Gutierrez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
Nice hot team.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but
Yeah.
low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs,
おっ
but
と
at least they've got a
ここで
leadoff
交代
base
です
runner
か。
here to start this inning.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this
よく投
point.
げてくれたって感じだね。さあ2番手のピッ
So
チャ
with
ー
a
の左
lefty
ですか。
waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Freeman.
フリーマン。サム・フリーマンか。
Robinson Cano will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
初
These
球から
guys
狙
would
っ
like
ていきま
nothing
し
more
た。
than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits
さあ
out
ノ
of the
ーアウ
business
ト
to
ラ
do
ン
just
ナー
that.
1、2塁。ビッ
Digging
グチャ
in
ン
to try it
ス。
again. Adam Lind. He'll try to follow up the double in his last
Texas
at
の
bat
馬や。
with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Goes the other way,
これは
and this is in the air out to
あーダメ
left.
か。
Hamilton comes in a few steps as he
取っただ
hauls
け
it
や
in
った
for
ね
the first out.
The catcher number 30.
Chris Iannetta stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
Had him fooled as
こ
this
れ
is
も打
popped
ち上
up
げた
back
だけ
behind
か。
short. Andrews ranging into the outfield. He
ことご
hauls
と
it
く
in
チャン
without
スが
any
潰
trouble,
れ
and
る
there are
ね。
2 away. Ketel Marte gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
これはセンターフライだったか。
Makes the catch, and that'll retire
ここ
the
は得点にはならず。
Mariners leave a couple. They're up 2-0.
クリーンナップやね、次のテキサスは。
Leading off the inning, Ruknadodor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him.
やめてくれもう。
With 2 good takes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. So getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Rocket to third.
Okay, that's
quick
it.
hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
And these are the kind of breaks he's been getting. Even the hard hit balls are finding leather. Seems like everything's coming up roses in this start.
Mitch Moreland is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
One thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Aoki will put this one away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
さあ、青木からでございますと。
Nori Aoki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Chu. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Leonis Martin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run caller. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
First pitch coming, here it is. Into the seats, 0-1.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
1、2塁になったぞ。今のはセーフだったの
now
か。
hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
ダメだったか。
Prince Fielder will start it out here in the inning for Texas, and he'll be followed by Josh Hamilton on deck.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Nate Carnes will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Josh Hamilton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ryan Cook is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. In there, strike 1. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here. 0-2. And Hamilton can't connect there as Josh swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner.
初めにポテンヒット打たれた時点で変えとけばよかったなと思いながら変えなかった使った結果がホームランにつながったっていうね。ランナーためられて打たれるともうどうしようもないもんね。
Grounded back up the middle, played on the backhand.
Okay, double play.
It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're still down. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Sam Dyson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chu is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. The second baseman Robinson Cano digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This is skied out to deep center field. これはセンター深いところだけどどうだ。いやーでも間に合うか。ダメか。
入りそうな感じはするんだけど、なかなか届かないね。
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Pretty much. Striding in to start the ninth, Michael McHenry, and they'll need him to get something going here. Joaquin Benoit will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
ダメだったらもうすぐ変えるぞ。
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Elvis Andrews will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Delino DeShields will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
嘘でしょ。嫌な悪夢しか蘇ってこないぞ。
Will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Adrian Beltre makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
勝利でございます。開幕から初勝利ね。危なかった。レンジャーズの方は2連勝とはいきませんでしたと。ここでね、連敗するわけにいかないんで、とりあえず一つでも勝っとかないと。
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout
8安打2
victory.
打点ということで、テキサスレンジャーズは4安打で0っていうね。いやー、危なかった。
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
ありがとうございます。さあ、ハイライトの方を見ていきましょう。
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 2-0.
この人のホームランがね、今日は効いた。いやー、ありがとうございます。これでなんか口火切った感じだったな。まあね、最後、あと思い1点をね、タイムリーで1点だったんですけども、あとが打てなかった。なかなかこの16は打つのが難しいな。いやーでもよく投げてくれましたよ、本当。圧巻のピッチングでした。
A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square.
ここはダブルプレーだもんな。なかなかチャンスで打てないっていうのがね。ここもね、きっちりダブルプレーでさばいて8回乗り切って9回ね、1人目のピッチャー出したけど、ね、連続ヒット打たれたんで、もうすぐ変えました。ただね、しっかりあとは後続を立ってくれてゲームセットということで2対0。なんかでも危ない試合やったわ。もうはいってなわけでお送りしてまいりました MLB ザショー16シーズン。さあ開幕から2戦目ということで、前回ねやっぱ負けたんですよね、これね。岩隈さんが先発して開幕投手で先発させたんですけども、ダルビッシュに負けましたということで、ダルビッシュのピッチング良かったもんね、これほんと。はい、ということで今日はこれにて終了したいと思います。にゃんこのらさん、どうもありがとうございました。青木にはまだヒットが出てないんでね、次回打っていきたいと思いますと。それでは皆さんさよなら、バイバイ。